Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be testing The Last of Us Part 1 on my Steam Deck running on SteamOS and Rog Ally running on Windows 11. The game received a new update 3 weeks ago. This is the update log. Added support for FSR 3.1 super resolution and FSR 3.1 frame generation. Unfortunately, the upscaler is still not decoupled from frame generation. The update is pretty much useless. This game only supports DLSS and FSR upscalers. It does not support XeSS upscaler. I have tested the older versions of this game on Steam Deck before. They used to produce an audio crackling issue in some levels with very high CPU load. We'll see if this issue is still present in the latest version of the game. I have connected my 8-bit Duo Ultimate 2C controller to deck via Bluetooth mode. First I'll test the game on deck. Using G Proton version 9-24 as the compatibility layer. This is the LCD variant of Steam Deck. Its display supports up to 60Hz refresh rate. We are in performance QM setting, overlay level set to 2, disable SteamOS VSync by enabling disable frame limit and allow tearing settings. That's it. Show you the in-game settings. I'll set everything to low. Display settings, display mode borderless windowed, VSync off, enable FSR 3.1 upscaler using its performance preset, frame generation disabled, motion blur off, chromatic aberration intensity and frame grain intensity set to nil, graphics low. From here I have disabled post-processing effects like motion blur and depth of field off. And that's it. This is downtown Outskirts. Here FPS is close to 30. I'll increase the volume. Yeah, I am hearing some audio crackling. So this issue is still present. Gameplay is very choppy. Let's check out the CPU load. 90%. Same thing for the GPU load. Audio crackling issue increased. It has become more aggressive. %, CPU load. Audio is completely broken here. I'll just enable frame generation now. Let's see what happens. Back to the game. Didn't help much in improving the performance. 45 FPS with frame generation. Audio crackling issue is still present. What's with the flashlight? Producing a double image. Would not recommend using frame generation in this game. Better to just disable it. Cap the FPS at 24 for a more stable experience on Steam Deck. Frame generation off. Apply. I'll just apply a 30 FPS cap now. Disable frame limit and allow tearing settings. FPS capped at 30. Back to the game. Frame pacing issue. Audio is crackling again.
Damn it. Clicker.
Clear the path.
What's wrong with this? That's what years of infection will do to you.
This audio crackling issue is not present in every level.
Sort of. That's not bad.
Some levels are just way too heavy on the CPU. Audio crackling. Beg your pardon.
Feels like it's about to fall apart.
Audio crackling issue again.
Watch your head.
Get ready for a jump scare.
Everything is totally cool.
Give me a hand with this.
(26 to 30 FPS). Load a different sequence. Here CPU load is around 80%. FPS should stay close to 30 without producing that audio crackling issue. Yeah, FSR scaler produces texture shimmering effect around fine textures like these guard railings. And jump into combat.
You picked the wrong day to screw with us.
Go fuck yourselves. Right here.
Hearing some audio crackling. It's not very aggressive in this level. FPS is staying close to 30. So average experience on Steam Deck, even with the latest update. Now I'll test the game on Rog Ally. My Ally is running on BIOS version 4.1. I have set the UMA buffer size to 6 GB. Install Ally's latest official GPU driver. Using a 30 watts manual profile, all 3 power values set at 30 watts. 720p resolution CPU boost disabled. Adrenaline settings for the game. VSync enable, anti-lag setting enable. Using a custom afterburner overlay to show you the performance metrics. Display settings. 720p resolution. FSR 3.1 upscaler enable using its quality preset. Motion blur disabled. Chromatic aberration intensity and film grain intensity set to nil. First I'll use the low preset. From here I'll disable motion blur and depth of field. I'll load the downtown outskirts area. Depth of field off, motion blur off as well. That's it. Load a very demanding area. It's downtown outskirts, raining heavily here. FPS is close to 45. No audio crackling issue on Rog Ally. Hitting the GPU bottleneck here. VRAM usage is close to 5.3 GB. You can enable FSR frame generation. Oh no, someone is coming this way. Turn off my flashlight. I'll perform a stealth kill. That was close. Grab. Yeah, it's done. 45 to 60 FPS depends on the scene. I'll just enable frame generation now. On. Back to the game. Your FPS increased to around 90. Can observe the added amount of smoothness. Game's HUD elements are not flickering. I'll just turn on my flashlight. It's not producing any double image. At lower pace FPS values, graphical artifacts are produced with frame generation on. VRAM usage is close to 5.4 GB. You can try using the medium preset. Base FPS value will drop to around 40. It's up to you. May to that. Need to descend. There's the way down. I'll load the next sequence. This is the same location where Steam Deck was struggling a lot. It was producing audio crackling issue. Not happening on Rog Ally. I'll enter this building.
Over here.
80 FPS. Look at that CPU load, 86%. Oh my god.
Hey, Tess.
Yeah, this game is very heavy on the CPU. No audio crackling issue. I'll load another area now. 80 to 90 FPS in downtown outskirts. I'll set the preset to medium this time. Estimated VRAM usage 5.2 GB. Motion blur disabled. Depth of field disabled as well. There you go. Apply. Game does not show a correct value for the available VRAM. You can ignore this message. Okay, I need to restart the game now to apply the changes. We are in. I'll straight away jump into combat. 90 to 100 FPS. Here every area is not as demanding as downtown Outskirts. It's a bright day. Much better visibility. Yeah, beg your pardon, FSR upscaler produces texture shimmering effect like this around fine textures like the guard railing. See? And this is when I am using FSR's quality preset, not using its performance preset. Oh my god, that was a headshot. Frame pacing graph, a flat line, good experience, 90 to 100 FPS. You can increase the resolution to 900p. Let's try that out. LS display resolution set to 900p. Yeah, this increased the game's display resolution to 900p as well. FSR frame generation on, upscaler quality mode set to quality. Back to the game. Yeah, FPS dropped to 70 and this is with frame generation. Slight increase in latency, but the game is playable. It felt better when the base resolution was set at 720p. It's up to you. Dead. Game is not stuttering. Input delay. Someone is still live. Just looking for this guy. So decent experience on Rog Ally. Official FSR frame generation works nicely. It's a shame that this game does not support XeSS upscaler. Where's the guy? Found him. That's it with the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.